It says starting event. This might take up to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Okay, we're live.
We are live.
Hello, everybody. We're going to wait for a little bit to make sure everybody gets on. Thank you for your patience. I see we've got people coming on.
It's like the launch.
The launch.
Here we go.
I'm going to fix my hair.
Oh, yeah, me too.
There we go. I always have to have this headset on. I need to get just a lapel speaker, but whatever. However, we can get the message to our business partners, our awesome business partners. Hello.
Did you, for those that are listening, and Michelle, and those that are in California or wherever getting these heavy rains, did you hear the rains at like 3 a.m.?
Oh my gosh, I thought it was hail.
Oh my gosh, it was coming down. It definitely woke me up and kept me up for a while. It was coming down so hard.
Yeah, cool. I can't wait to see all the green grass of Irvine.
And
we have some beautiful rolling hills here in Irvine. And I take my hikes, and it's just, and then you can see the beautiful mountains with the snow. It's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait.
Yeah. This weekend should be nice.
Yeah. We've got not as many people as we thought on. We have 11 visitors, but we understand, and this will be recorded. So for all those people who did register, you won't be missing out, but we thank you for showing up to the live, to the people that are live. And so, because I just hate talking to John. I like to talk to other people. No, I love talking to you, John. You're great. You're a good conversationalist, and you get your point across, and I love working with you. So thank you, John.
Thank you. Yes.
And I'm going to kind of see who's on here. Let's see if I can get names. I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't know. I guess I can't really see who's on. Whatever. That's okay. I'll find out later.
On the right, see Charlie and Jill and some others. Over in the chat, if you hit the three little dots, this is again a new platform to us.
There we go. Attendees.
Yeah. There they are.
I don't see any attendees, but I'm going to look at the chat. Oh, hello.
Jill. Yeah.
Hi, Charlie. Jerry Noster. I know you. We got some new people I'm not familiar with. Thank you for joining us. Good morning from Palo Alto, Escondido. Charlie's in Texas. He bailed on California and moved to Texas. We miss you, Charlie. You used to pop in here and see me every now and then. Okay. Jill. Hi, Jill. I don't think I've talked to you, met you. And Mary Ann. I know the name, Mary Ann. You're one of our notaries, I believe. Thank you. Hi from Houston. Hi, Johns. Oh, that's nice, Charlie. Hi, Jill. Oh, hi, Jill. Hi again from Escondido. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. This is kind of our first kickoff for the year. I can't believe it's already March. We've been busy, as you can tell. Unfortunately, we had to raise prices. I'm so sorry, but, that inflation thing's hurting us, too. So it wasn't much. It was $100. So I wanted to just get that out there. And we're going to talk about that first thing so you guys are all aware. And if you didn't get the email with the updated pricing, reach out to us and let us know, and we'll get that to you. And most of everybody here on this town hall meeting is maybe either new to us, hasn't actually done any business yet, or maybe you've started referring business to our referral portal, our referral portal. So thank you so much. The referrals are flying in, guys, and we are so excited. They've been flying in. We're doing the right thing, John. We're getting the word out to everybody. And, the whole idea is we are all influencers, right? That name, influencers. I never thought I'd say that name, that I'm an influencer, but we're all influencers. That's just the new term. And so you're out and about and you're talking to people. And if you're in notary work, you're a financial advisor, you're a CPA, you're in insurance, you're in real estate, you're talking to people and that need to have living trust. Your clients need these things. So this is just another thing you can add to your bucket to help people get this important service done. So with that said, the first thing I want to do is let you know I'm Michelle with AmeriEstate, and this is John with AmeriEstate. I've been here since the beginning of time. We're going on 26, 27 years. And John's been with us for, I don't know, John, 12, 15 years, maybe. Anyway, yeah. So we love what we do. We love working with all of you, and we appreciate your time today and your business. And we hope we're doing good by you and your clients. But I want to skip to the right now just to share the pricing with you. It's kind of small on my end, but this is just the front page of the pricing sheet. And this is what when you do a referral to us, referral business, this is what we are quoting your clients, okay, that you're referring over. So the single trusts are $18.95 base fee. They were at $17.95. So that's the only thing that has changed is that base price. And the married trust are $19.95. Now, that's just the trust cost. And then for every deed we have or the clients have, that's another $250. Maryland is $300. There's a lot of hoopla we got to go through in Maryland and actually get our attorney to sign stuff. So we got to pay them. So it's a little bit more in Maryland. And then you always have recording fees. Every county is different throughout the states. We can do them in all states, most states, not every state. Take that back. Not all states, most states. So if it's a funky state, like I think there's New York and there's Hawaii, we don't do this. But it's just let us know if you have clients with deeds in weird places, okay? And then if you have a client who has an existing trust, you always have to add an extra $200 onto that base price because our attorneys must see that trust. They must review that trust to see if we can update and change it. So that's really the basics of what happened in the pricing that was rolled out March 1st. So sorry about that, but we just needed to make a change and make a little bit of an upgrade on the pricing. So I don't know if it's an upgrade, downgrade to you, right? So let's go back to the first slides, and then we will talk about the two programs that we currently have working with most of the people that are on this call today. The first one is just the business partner refer, which most of you here, that's what you're doing right now. Joms, a little bit different with you, but Joms, but this is for the refer only business partners, meaning that you guys don't take applications, you don't sell it, you strictly refer it to our AmeriEstate.biz, B-I-E site. So what you've done, you've gone in, you've signed up as an agent, and then when you come across clients, you're going to tell them, you're going to go ahead and put that in the business partner refer. And then that's going to pop into me. John's going to see it. Vicky's going to see it. Or the people in the business development are going to see that. And then from there, Virginia, who assists our sales team, that's Vicky and Cassandra and Florence, she then grabs the information that you have sent her, like call this client on a Friday, this guy's hard of hearing, it's best to talk to him, whatever details you need to give us. What's happening there is we're losing them because we can't reach them. It's been challenging. It's just we're calling, we're emailing, we're waiting for callbacks. So there's that part when you refer it, and then we are calling them either that day or when you tell us or the next day. We're on top of it. So John came up with a really good idea, and Amanda too. And then I chimed in like, I like it. So John, you want to talk about this new program that we think is going to help you help us, and then you get paid sooner. We get a hold of the client, or we don't get a hold of the client. You're getting the process started. So this is called our Business Partner Assist Program. And I learned about what an assist means. My husband talked to me about what that means when you have all these assists. He will say, so-and-so did, 20 assists and this and that. I'm like, what is an assist? He goes, well, it's that guy that tees up the ball for the guy who makes the basket. I'm like, that's what we're doing at AmeriEstate. So John, take it away.
Okay, thanks. Hello, everyone. You see a lot of familiar names like Michelle was saying. I see Karen too in Meadow Vista. She's been doing deliveries for us and a referring partner. But yeah, as far as the pricing, we did have to bump it up a little bit. But as Greg always likes to point out, we are an incredible value. When it comes to attorney prepared, all that we do, the diversity, the different divisions, the competition out there on document platforms, us being an attorney prepared platform at the price point we're at, even with the slight increase, we're an incredible value. So I just wanted to add that to what you shared with everyone, Michelle, as far as the slight bump in pricing. It was only on the trust fees. Everything else stayed the same. So we're a great value. So, and then as far as the Business Partner Assist, some of you may be familiar with it, but we like to say this is a new approach that helps you secure commitments faster, ensure clients move forward with their estate plans, and get paid faster. So with your slight assist through the Business Partner Assist platform, which requires minimal effort on your part, but because you're client facing, you have the relationship with your clients, when you step in and assist and get a couple of the forms started, it helps them take that first step. Even though we do, we do struggle here and there with connecting with some of the referred clients, we do connect with a lot, and we help a lot of the referred clients get started. But of course, we're always looking to management's, we're always looking for ways to increase our success ratio with those referrals. And that's where we all came up with the assist. And the assist is where you would, as opposed to, identifying, qualifying, and teeing up those clients and referring them to us through the business partner website and the account you created. Now, what we're suggesting you utilize is a couple of the forms, get those, going with the clients, and then submit those couple completed forms, which we'll go over, to us at apps@ameriestate.com. And then that way, those clients have taken that first step, that first commitment. You've helped them as their, immediate relationship, their professional, take that step, which with the business partners that are using this, that we've shared it with it, did a test with, it is going great. So that's why, we've shared this in the past, but we want to keep bringing this forward as far as the assist, so our refer partners can help us have more success, because the bottom line is we're here to help clients get started and put a comprehensive attorney prepared estate plan in place. So the assist is just that, and it's you're assisting us to get them to take that first step. And there's three forms that we provide you that you can utilize, and we suggest going in the order of using the one-page fact finder, which Michelle can get to one of those slides. But the one-page fact finder, which is a nice, easy start with, what would you like to name your trust? Who would you like to list as your successor trustee? Maybe your beneficiaries, powers of attorney information. That's an easy start to get the clients warmed up to your starting. And so aside from the one-page fact finder, the other form is the estate plan agreement form that we have. And that's one of our 2 client-facing forms. And the reason why we suggest added that as one of the forms is because that's where you can list out the pricing and collect payment method. And with the pricing, we're always here to help you out. You can, put minimal, we have this in place as what we would love to see get submitted from our business partners, but we also want to enable, provide you with flexibility to gather what you can, as much as you can, get them taking that first step and then submitting the paperwork to us. So the estate plan agreement form enables you to, again, it's the client information, put in the base price of the trust, the deeds, the recording fee, add it up, and then maybe get a credit card, or if they're going to pay by check or otherwise, collect that if you can, then submit it to us. And now it's going to go right to your assigned trust advisor, as Michelle said, either Cassandra or Florence. And from there, when you submit that in to us, we take it from there. That's you're helping us. Now, the other form with that is a new client submittal form. And I think that's it. Those are the 3 forms, the fact finder, the estate plan agreement form, and then a new client submittal form is kind of a cover page that goes between you and us. So we know who's being, you want to have be as the notary, and the client information, and a place for some notes. So those are the forms that we provide you to help those clients get started. And the pricing's the same, the commission's the same, everything's the same. It's just you're assisting us. And that will make a big difference in those clients taking that first step, which is the big thing, connecting them with us. And like I said, that's a little bit of a struggle we have with some of the referred clients. And this really is that closes that gap. So that's a bit about the assist. Did I miss anything in there, Michelle?
Well, I wanted to show you guys what these forms look like, and then I want to give you a couple more tips about this assist program. But first of all, here's just the 1-page fact finder. It's super simple. This is a fact finder that actually is used when groups do seminars. We have some groups that are out there doing seminars. If you guys ever want to do seminars, this is a great form because it's not the 7 or the 4 or the 7-page one we have that you fill in. This one is just, you can handwrite it in right in front of the client and just, okay, let's get you started. You're here in my office right now, or I'm sitting in front of you. We're talking about it, rather than me setting up, okay, going back to my office, logging online, sending it over to AmeriEstate, and then we call them the next day. They're right there in front of you, or you're talking to them on the phone right then. Don't lose them. They're ready. You've got momentum already because they said yes to the estate plan, right? So when they say, yes, I want to do that, well, great. I can help you get that started right now. What are we waiting for? So, okay, here's a couple of things. I just need some basic information, okay? And you don't have to take hardly any of this. If you just want to say, what do you want to name your trust, and get their address, city, state, and zip, and phone number and email, that's fine. But if you want to go a little deeper, just to make them feel that, okay, they're really committing to this, then go, okay, let's get your kids' names. Who's going to be your trustee, successor trustees? Let's get them thinking about that, committed on that. How about your powers of attorney for health and finance? Let's get them committed, thinking about it. And then when they feel like they're giving you information and you're just filling this out, I don't care if you don't get all the kids' names or their birthdays. I don't care. But at least they're feeling that, oh, okay, we're getting started here. It's a lead in, like John said. So it's just 1 page. It's super simple. And the next thing is, this is what we have. It's just kind of like a cover page. So we have some information, a little more clarity on what's coming not at us, but to us. And there's a place on the bottom of this form that also has notes like, hey, call the client on Monday at 10, or anything you want us to know. And then just a little bit like, who's delivering the trust? Are you the notary? Is this something you want to deliver? Or maybe you are here in California, but this client you have is in Texas. We get that a lot. client agents are here in California, but they're not going to fly to Texas to deliver it. So let us know. We want AE to deliver it, and we will handle assigning a notary to your client to deliver that in Texas. So this is just a little, tell us what we're doing here, communicate with us a little bit more. And then this is what this estate planning agreement looks like. And this is a little bit how you fill it out. So up here, you just put their name and their phone number. How many deeds are we doing? This little thing here it's hard for me to even see, so you guys might not see it, but it's like, it's about the legal plans. That's $250, and that's included in the price that you are quoting them, and it says included in your price because everybody has to join the legal plan, which is another form that kind of looks like this, but we don't want you to have to worry about that. We'll take care of that part when we talk to the client, because our sales team, our trust advisors, are going to be talking about that to the client. So you're going to just put, okay, how many deeds? One deed. What's the base price? This one is, well, this is an old. So the new price on this would be $18.95 because this is a married couple.
$19.95.
I mean, $19.95. Sorry. I'm still getting used to it. And then you would put $250 for the deed here, and then these are additional fees, like maybe they have a business assignment that you know about. You're going to put $250 here, and then here, like this is what the recording fee would be. But if you don't get any of this information, then that's fine, because you're going to let the client know that, listen, based on what you're telling me, you have one house, and that's $250, and then there's usually a recording fee on that. But if there's anything extra that the trust advisor at AmeriEstate, after they talk to you, sometimes they uncover things that I'm not aware of. Like sometimes there's a deed, somebody needs to come off title, so we have to do another deed. So just tell them this is about what it's going to be. But when you talk to AmeriEstate's advisors to finish out this process, they might uncover a couple other things, and they'll let you know at that time. So just make sure that they're knowing there could be more fees, but there might not be. And then you could put the credit card number here, the expiration date, the code, and total it up. So it'd be this plus this plus this is that. And then you're going to mark, what are we doing? Are we doing a trust? Here's one that says if they have an existing trust, that means we're going to do it probably a trust review and restatement, and then have them sign and date it. And then you put your name on the bottom and get it over to us. That's it, really. And by the way, we take ACH. You can write the routing and checking account number here. We take checks, but checks are just not a good thing anymore. They're getting lost in the mail, and there's so much crime going on. So if you can encourage clients, let's use an ACH so we don't lose that check, and that can just be scanned over to us, okay? Not in the mail. So just know. But some people are old-fashioned. They like the check. Okay, fine. I'm just warning you.
And that's a good point, Michelle, is that those checks, it delays, they get lost, where is it? And as far as that,
it's just,
And as far as that fact-finding form, I was wanting to add a little bit to that, because I know in our invite to this town hall meeting, we're going to discuss, qualifying clients. I think the wording was tips for asking the right questions. And that's and asking those questions and having that initial qualifying conversation with the clients of, how many properties do you have? Is there anyone else on title? Did you add any, grown adult kids to title at any time? Is there a deceased spouse on title? Do you have a business entity? Those kinds of questions will bring up to the clients that you may not have a simple estate like you think. And so qualifying them and asking a few of those questions on the front end will not only help you uncover information that you can share with us, but it's also going to bring awareness to the clients that, oh, wow, I have more going on than I thought. My estate is worth more than I realized. What I have at stake by not having an estate plan in place, and just the state's estate plan in place, is way more, expensive and timely and troublesome than if I take the time to put an estate plan in place. So qualifying those clients on the front end it will really open their eyes to what they do have going on and what is at stake, which will help you get them to, the fact finder and completing it in the estate plan agreement form and getting them to take that first step. Right. So this is a great way to find out how serious are these clients. Are they just telling you yes, yes, yes? Are they really serious? You might uncover some hesitations that they have that you or we can now address, where when you simply refer, we aren't getting some of that information on the front end. And the more info, the more conversation, the more details we can get out of them and commitment on the front end, again, is what it's all about. It's us getting them to take that first step to commit to us. So
right.
The assist should help a lot of our business partners with the clients seeing what's really at stake and taking that first step.
Right. I did a group of 3 people that I felt were that are already referring business to us, but I knew that they had backgrounds in real estate, notary work. They just were, very front facing with people. I think a lot of you here are the same. And I thought, I'm going to try this out to see if it works for them. And who was it? Rosa Sandoval. She's just going crazy. She's doing great. She's like, I'm in front of the people. Let's get it done. Because once she walks away and just, okay, I'm going to have AmeriEstate call you. What's going on is we are doing all we can to get back in touch with these people. But, people aren't picking up the phone if they don't recognize a phone number. Mm-hmm. They're barely seeing their emails because there's so much junk in there. We can't text people from our computer, so we don't use text. Right now we can't, and it's just like some FTC stuff going on, but we're trying to figure out how to get that fixed. But so that's what's happening. I don't blame them. I'm not going to pick up a call that I don't know who's calling me. And so we're just wasting a lot of time. So if you got them, let's get them committed. Now, when it comes to maybe collecting payment, we always prefer getting the full price up front, right? If we get that, you get paid sooner. We don't have to, collect it later. It's always the best. But if you can't get the full payment, just say, well, let's just get started. Let's go ahead and get the deposit going. It's going to be, get at least half up front if you can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get $1,000. How would you like to pay that? ACH, Visa, Discover, American Express. We also have Zelle. If they want a Zelle, that's fine. And then what you're going to do is you're going to send that into apps@ameriestate.com. You're not going to input it into the business partner website. AmeriEstate.biz is where you're referring them right now. You're going to send them to apps@ameriestate. I'm going to see it. John's going to see it. Amanda's going to see it. We're all going to see that coming in. Amanda's going to take that and she's going to review it, make sure she's got all the info she needs, and then she is going to assign that to either Cassandra or Florence. And she'll let you know. This Florence is, each of you have an assigned trust advisor if you've just been simply referring. So you can let those clients know that, okay, I'm getting this over to AmeriEstate, and you're going to get a call from Cassandra over there. She's got to finish it out and make sure she's got everything together to get the estate plan to the attorney. So you need to let them know, expect a call. They will be calling you. And if they've given money, they're going to pay attention, right? So, and then what we'll do is before we ship, usually after the attorney consultation and before we ship the trust, we're going to collect the balance due. And the trust advisors will know at that time exactly what the rest will be owed, and they will let them know up front before we continue with the attorney consultation. So if the client says, well, wait a minute, that's more than I want to spend and I didn't know all this, then we'll see how that goes. But they're very good, and most people who have gone that far are going to continue on. They've already started the process. They've been thinking about it for a long time. You got them going. They know you, they trust you, and then we're going to finish it out, and you can continue on with your next case, whatever you're up to, and then you're going to get paid as soon as we get the full payment. That's it. So we
Michelle.
hope, yeah.
No, go ahead. You hope.
We hope that you kind of think about this, embrace it. Just ask the question, do you have an estate plan? Well, no, I don't. Well, how, have you thought about doing that? Well, yes, do you know I can help you get that started? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, great. When can we do this? Well, let's do it now, or, I'll call you tomorrow, or whatever it is. We can help you with some tips and tricks. So go ahead, John.
Yeah. What I was going to throw in there is, as far as like the estate plan agreement form or the fact finder, you don't have to get a signature on those forms at all. A lot of our business partners, of course, work with their clients over the phone. Certain professionals are in front of clients, and if you are, and you can put your signatures on the estate plan agreement form, great. But if you're working with clients over the phone, just put phone consultation or phone app on the client signature line, and we know that. And then at the time of our notaries delivering those trusts to the clients, that's when the clients will the trust advisors would have covered everything on the estate plan agreement form, everything related to the legal plan benefits, and the legal plan, and letting the clients know that they will be signing at the time of delivery of their trust portfolio the one-page legal plan agreement form, as well as the one-page estate plan agreement form. But getting a signature is not.
Well, I'm thinking we may go ahead and do a new agreement and a legal plan, and have that send it to the e-sign, so the clients can e-sign it. That's just what we're doing now, John, is we do need them to have a signature before we get started. So we can handle that on the back end. Okay.
Yeah, they don't need it to submit the paperwork.
Yeah, no, we can handle getting their final signature through the computer e-sign. But if you get it, that's fine too.
Yeah.
So we just this idea is just to help the client better and realize that, I can't dodge the ball anymore. I'm really doing this, right? So, we have a lot of referrals, and we're doing our hardest Vicki is just trying to get everybody to call her back and communicate with her and get the appointment set. But it's hard. That's where we're having a little bit of struggle, and we want to help your clients, and you want to help your clients. And if we keep playing phone tag and can't get a hold of them, it's like, okay, then we got to put them in a drip system and let you know, hey, we can't get a hold of him. Can you help us a little bit? So you might be seeing some things coming at you from Vicki saying, hey, we can't get a hold of him. We've been trying. Can you help us? So then we're going to ask you, can you call Mr. Smith and see if we can get him started, because he's not picking up our calls or paying attention to it or whatever. So I hope this helps you guys. And call us on our 800 hotline if you have any questions.
Michelle, did you want to, I know as we're moving through in time, the other was the trust and the homeowner's insurance. And
I want to talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to bring that up, and then we can address some of the questions in the chat and Q&A.
Yeah, well, just questions at the end, and if you guys have any other, we can kind of free-form the questions and answers, and feel free to let us know. So the next thing I want to talk about, let me go back through here. Here's our beautiful trust.
With the assist
That's
program,
gold.
With the assist program, we have the steps all laid out in the processes and procedures. So when we email out the forms to our business partners, the steps are easily laid out in the overview of the business partner assist. So we'll all be right there for you folks to be able to reference.
Right. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is this insurance situation, with all the fires in LA. And, there's so much about a living trust when it comes to It's just getting them to do it, and then getting them to sign it, and then getting them to fund it. Okay, and we're here for them every step of the way, but we can't do everything when it comes to funding. We can handle the deeds and the recording. We can do the business assignments. We can do the separate property agreements, all that stuff. But when you're delivering or their trust is getting delivered, the clients have to take some kind of control of that final step with our guidance. So just to let you know, we do have a video that goes out after each client has is delivered that talks about next step funding. And I'm in it talking about this is how you need to put your financial accounts in your trust, and name your trust as a beneficiary if you need to on life insurance, and then on your 401ks, IRS, your qualified assets. It's probably best to name, your spouse first and then kids' names if they're not minors. But you need to look at the bigger picture. Are kids minors? Are they special needs? You don't want to put kids minors and special needs names on those things. So I go through that in my video. And then since the fires, and this has always been in the forefront and always part of what Greg has always talked about, the owner of AmeriEstate, is your insurance policies on your properties, your trust needs to be named as an additional insured. And I'm going to read to you a little bit what that means. It says, when you transfer ownership of your home to a trust, it's no longer legally yours. The trust now owns the property. That seemingly small detail can have big implications for your homeowner's policy if you fail to properly add trust to homeowner's insurance. Okay? Many people incorrectly assume their existing homeowner's insurance will extend to the trust automatically. Sadly, this assumption can lead to denied claims and unprotected assets. Homeowners' policies are specific, and if the trust is not listed as a named insured, the insurer might have grounds to deny a claim due to an ownership mismatch. We don't want to give these insurance companies any reason to wiggle out at all, because they don't want to pay those claims. And it's so important, especially now as we see what's going on with our weather and everything like that. So there's a great blog. I'm reading right off the blog. If you go to AmeriEstate.com, go to blogs, you can read more details. That's right here. So just know, if you are that person doing the notary, your financial advisor, you're somebody in that realm, and I'm going to put a video on this for the clients as well. Make sure that you tell them on your homeowner's insurance policies, you need to add the Smith Living Trust. You guys, or you and John and Jane Smith, trustees of the Smith Living Trust, dated such and such, as an additional insured behind their names. Okay, so read up about that, get to know those things, and it's super important. Because the insurance companies want to wiggle out of stuff and they want any reason to get out of it, right? So protect your clients, educate them. It's all about education. That's it. People aren't educated, they're busy in their lives, and they're expecting you to help them. Well, for the most part, is to, share with them, influence them, tell them. Okay, yeah. So let's get to some of the questions. What was that, John?
I was just going to say, it's thanks for all that information. It's so critically important, but it's another topic that opens the door for you to ask, do you have a living trust? I'm your insurance agent, I'm your professional. Is this something you don't have a trust? Let's talk about that, because a lot of things are, you're exposed to probate and everything else. So it's a great conversation. So it's one of the many great conversation starters just to ask the question, have you taken these steps? Yes. And this is just another topic. So, I think you're going to take us as we always have a lot to cover, but some of the questions in the chat, did we want to address some of those?
Sure. All right, let's start at the.
Go ahead. For those, if I can jump in, for those that are asking for an email with current pricing, we can get that to you. So we
Yeah,
will do
sorry if
that
you didn't
to
get
address
it.
those.
We have our queries and our IT guy gets in there, but if you didn't get it, could have gone in your spam. We apologize. We will get that to you today. No worries, okay? Let's see.
No, one is
If a potential client has real property in Mexico, is that
mhm.
included in the trust and recording deeds? No. We do not do properties outside of the US. They need to figure out what the rules are in Mexico if they pass away. In any other country you're in, you got to follow what their rules are. Nicole Scales, did the payment options change? No, we've always had credit card, any credit card. Check, ACH is probably so much better than a check. We don't want to mail checks through the mail. We do Zelle. And we're trying to reconnect with the payment option for clients who want to maybe use like a PayPal, but we switched banks and we can't get PayPal we're having troubles with that. We'll figure it out, and when we do, we'll let you know. Some people like that. They use it. They can get 6 months of free, interest free. They can pay it up front, and it's a pretty good deal.
I
Let's
think
see. Can we get a
Nicole is
copy of the
asking.
video so that we
Yeah,
know what they will get?
yes, that's the funding video.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. Thank you, Nicole. I will send that out to you guys. I think I might redo the video. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to add on about the insurance part. Maybe I'll send 2 videos. And what we do in the notary in the book when the notaries give it out, it's we have this paper about funding, and we have one of those QR codes that they can do, or we put www.ameriestate.com. So that's in the client's book, but we automatically send that out when we get the delivery paperwork back, and we thank them, and then we say, as an additional information, this is what we recommend. Boom. So we'll send that out. Okay, Joms, what happens if the kids are minors? Can we add them as beneficiaries, or we need to put the guardian as the beneficiaries? No, never put the guardian as the beneficiaries. What you're going to do with minors is if you've got insurance policies or qualified accounts, what a qualified account is things that are like retirement assets and most annuities. You never want to put a minor's name directly on that. So if you're married, you put your spouse, and then behind that, you can put the Smith Family Trust dated. Okay. That's if you have minor special needs kids or kids that you just don't want getting money right away. You want it to be managed for them. If you just put their name in their minors, it's a problem because minors can't receive money. And if it's special needs minor or a special needs adult beneficiary, that could disrupt their benefits they're getting and cancel them. So you want to make sure that, and that's in my funding video too. So you can watch that and learn. Watch and learn.
Yeah, that's a very, very informative video. I watched that recently. That's a great learning tool right there. So I think
Yeah.
those that haven't watched it, excuse me, will appreciate how helpful it is for them and
Right.
for the clients.
Right. The rule, there's been some changes. The Secure Act of 2020 kind of threw a loop into a lot of financial planning, 401ks, IRAs, the way things are distributed. And, they don't want people hanging out in those IRAs and 401ks forever. So they want direct beneficiary names on those so it can continue on. But AmeriEstate's trust, if you name an AmeriEstate trust as a beneficiary, that's like naming that person as a direct beneficiary because we have the special language in our trust. But still, it depends on the financial institution where they're holding the 401k. They all have their own damn rules. So it's a little bit of a kerfuffle, and I don't think anybody's really quite figured it out. But here's the basic rule is if they are adult children and responsible and they can receive money, put their name directly on that IRA and life insurance, 401k, annuity behind the wife. If there's any question, they're minors, special needs, they're not responsible, they're in a bad marriage, whatever, put the wife or the husband first if they're married, and the trust as the contingent, or make the trust as the primary if you're single. Okay, that's the rule. Okay, good. Thanks for the happy faces and the thumbs up. Okay, your clients want a Zelle. Great. Let's do a Zelle. Just put it right on there. Zelle. Actually, you know what? It's Zelle at AmeriEstate.com. That's it. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? We're 11:15, and we just love all you guys, and we see your business coming through, and we appreciate it so much. I know I don't get to talk to y'all very much anymore. We're busy over here, but I just want to let you know I see you. And I know what you're doing out there. So thank you so much for spreading the word, and we hope we're helping you make a difference in your pocketbook, and you're getting a lot of love from clients thanking you for helping them get this done because they trust you. You know what I mean? And you can trust us because we're going to take good care of your clients. We're never going to sell them anything. That's not what we do here. They're your clients, and we want to be your partner to help your clients. So,
if I can say, Michelle, I know a couple, I believe Johns and Charlie are a couple. There may be another one or two in the chat. But if you folks would like to email myself regarding receiving the updated pricing, I'd be happy to get that out to you. I have, of course, Johns and Charlie's name and their info. But feel free to email me at john@AmeriEstate.com with any questions, any needs. We have a ton of marketing material. If you folks are doing your marketing plan currently or plan on, still working on your marketing plan for 2025, we'd love to support you there. We have a great marketing department and so much information. It's just a matter of plugging and playing and adding to what you're currently doing so you can push the information you would like and the way you're currently staying in touch with your clients about the importance of completing their estate planning need. Get the word out there that you can help them get started. Either, if you like just the refer platform, great. We'll continue to work that. And if the assist is something you want to start trying, of course, that's what this is all about. But marketing and communication, pricing, any kind of support that our business partners could use and we can offer, we'd love to hear from everybody. And you can start by reaching out to myself and or Michelle. Her email is michelle@ameriestate.com. So we're here to support you folks.
We are. We're here for you, and we're so appreciative of everybody that joined us today. And thank you for your business. What? Sorry. Oh. Alberto. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's the scoop. We have hired another person or promoted her, and she's digging in to help our trust get out the door sooner. So we're excited about that.
We average about 7 weeks until the trust ships to our clients. From the time they get started, if they keep up with us, and we take them through the educational information, the fact-finding process, getting them ready for their attorney consultation. Then they have their attorney consultation. Their trust goes through production, and now their trust portfolio is shipped to a notary for delivery, or if that business partner is also a notary, for them to deliver the trust. But we're averaging about 7 weeks until that trust ships to a notary. So that way,
we're trying to get that down. And it ebbs and flows, guys. It ebbs and flows. Mm-hmm. And remember, we are not AI. We are people over here doing things. We've got 30 employees, and we are going as fast as we humanly can. We got to balance everything, right? And I apologize, but we're not a self-help. We got attorneys, we got people here. It's not like fill in the blanks and give it to the client to print. Okay, that's a self-help, and that's not a good practice for anybody, your clients, for you, nothing. So we are humans here we've got high tech, high touch, and we want to make sure it's proofed properly and the stuff is right and the attorney is getting to the client. And sometimes it takes time for the attorney and the client to connect. And then we got to pull deeds. We got to figure out a lot of stuff. Sometimes the recorder's office, the deeds are not showing right. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the background that happens. So just know that we are working on getting our turnaround time better. We really, really are. That's a definite goal. Always has been. But, we got the human factor as well. So just know that we are very, very, we're doing everything we can really to keep everything balanced properly, to run the business and take care of your needs and get the clients to the attorney and handle all issues that come up. Some estates are simple, some are messy. They're very messy, and there's lots of back and forth. So we want it right going out the door. So we take a little more time and energy and thought to making sure when it gets in your hands, it's going to be good. Okay.
Yeah, those are a lot of great points. We're not the document platform. We're not the do-it-yourself, and we're also not the one attorney, office that, we have lots of, we can, not necessarily that either. We are full circle. We do everything. But, it's not uncommon for us to hear from clients that have worked with or have heard of, or attorneys that, take, 3 months to complete their estate plan, for clients. And it takes a long time.
And it's sloppy.
Yeah. So our turn time is very respectable, and setting the expectations with the clients enables us to hit that mark and deliver, as promised. But if it's being quoted a 4-week turnaround, that's not setting proper expectations. We're also not a 3-month turnaround either. So
we're not a furniture company, but when you buy a piece of furniture, you want it right now, but it's not coming right now. We are very, very proactive about our proofing, making sure that it gets to you correctly, and we do the FedEx to you, notary or agent, to make sure that it's delivered to you safely as well. So we just can't AI this stuff, and we can't. I know once somebody puts money down, they think it's going to show up. It's hard these days with Amazon. You can get stuff the same day. We can do that too, actually.
For a fee.
But it's going to cost a lot of money. So, yeah, that's it. So I hope you understand. We are trying, Alberto. We really, really are concerned, and we have gotten extra help in that area. So just to let you know, okay. And anyways, just one more quick plug. Don't forget that if you have clients that have passed, if somebody you know has passed away and they need help settling their estate, bring it to us. You can be an agent in that. Let's help you help them settle the estate. And if somebody becomes incapacitated, your clients, that's happening a lot right now. There's a lot of baby boomers out there. Mm-hmm. And I'm the tail end of it, but I see a lot of stuff going on, and people are like, oh my gosh, my dad's getting scammed, and I got to get a hold of his bank account. So, maybe dad's got some incapacity going, and we got to do some documents to lock those things down and protect our elders, our people we love, from scammers. So just know we can help with those things too. And we also have the deferred sales trust, which is if you have clients that are selling appreciated assets and they're going to get slapped with a huge capital gain, let us know. We can help defer those things. So it can be any kind of asset. It doesn't just be real estate. So we got that too. So we have a lot of stuff going on here. So just keep us in mind, and thank you for coming on today. And this will be replayed, and I'll send you all the funding video. Okay. And then we'll send you updated pricing if you didn't get them. So, and just reach out to us with individual questions. We're here for you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thanks.
Okay, I got to figure out how to turn this off.